Hi, my name is Olivier from Activity Messenger, and in this video, we're going to talk about the new features that were added in our product update in May 2024. So we will cover how to filter abandoned forms to retarget people who have not completed a purchase, how users can now transfer tickets on their own from their account to another person, how you can add multiple date range questions on your forms. You can also now show scheduled payments directly in the table of invoices, and organizations can now add a TikTok social media link on your forms and templates. So let's jump right in. What we have here is a camp registration form. This is my demo account where people register for camp, but obviously not everybody who starts the form will actually complete the transaction, right? They might need to talk to their wife, they can't find their credit card for whatever reason. And parents are busy, so you might have to retarget them. And we can now filter abandoned carts. So we have the people who've signed up for it. And if I click on abandon, I will see everybody who went through the process, put their email, everything like that, clicked on continue, came to the payment page and did not pay. And then from there, I can select them, click on message, and I can send them a message for them to continue building the form. If I click here, this is where I can visit what they've filled. I can send the pre-filled form, and I can even go to the payment page if you want to take the payment online. Let's say they called you and they were going to pay from another way than a credit card. You don't have to go through the whole process. You just go right to the abandoned cart. So that's the first thing. Now let's talk about ticket sale. So if you are doing ticket sale for events with Activity Messenger, you know that we give you a ticket with a QR code, right? Well, now we allow the possibility for somebody who purchased a ticket to transfer it to somebody else. Let's say you're selling, tickets for a race or things like that. You can now transfer it from one person to the other. So how does that happen? You go to respondents here, and then you'll see all your respondents, people who filled it out. So Harry Potter here, in this case, can connect to his account. So it's going to go and connect using the six-digit code they got from email or from their phone. And you will see they have a tab. So this is the client account. They go to tickets, and you will get all the tickets that they purchased with the QR code. We now added the transfer ticket option. So by clicking here, they can now go in here and then put in somebody's information, put in the email. Oops. I'll get it, and then transfer the ticket, right? So now the ticket is gone in their account, and it's now been pushed to the other person, and that person also got an email with the ticket, and the attendance list also got pushed. So Harry Potter just got removed from that attendance list. Lily received her ticket and was added to the attendance list. And when you scan tickets at the front desk or when people are coming in, Harry Potter's ticket obviously is not there anymore, but even the one they got that in the confirmation email is not valid anymore because it was transferred to somebody else. You can now, just to change topics now, we'll talk about date ranges. So we have a question that's called the date range. So start from this date to this date. A lot of times used for bookings, just kind of ranges for, let's say you want to rent the space, or for time off requests from staff, right? Well, now you can actually go in and say, don't only have one date range, but allow multiple. So the person can add multiple date ranges on which they would want to rent a space or take time off, and that will be pushed to the calendar in Activity Messenger as well. Another thing we just added was the possibility to see what your scheduled payments are coming up, right? What scheduled payments are coming up. So if you go to your e-commerce and you click on invoices, you can then toggle on the scheduled here. And what that will do is you'll have now the option to see the scheduled payment dates, right? So we used to see all the scheduled payments, but now we can say, I want to see the scheduled payment date. So when are this is supposed to come in, right? So in orange, you can see that those are in the past. So in my demo account, there's a bunch in the past, but you can also see, okay, there's one coming up on this date. There's 7 scheduled payments coming up on this date, and there's 2 that are in the past. So it gives you a really quick highlight on what's going on with these scheduled payments. And you can also toggle on when's the first class, right? So you can see when the payment is coming in, how does it fit in your session. You can also toggle on a last class of the session if you want. So it's just to give you a better idea of your scheduled payments for each individual that has them. And the last thing you can do, if we go to modify your organization, so if you go to the social integrations, we've added the TikTok, so you can add in your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, whatever it is, but we can now add in LinkedIn, and that will appear at the bottom of all your emails and at the bottom of all your forms, as well as on your microsites. So I hope you enjoyed the update. That was it for the May 2024 update. If you want more information, you can visit us at activitymessenger.com.